Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings. I pray that all is well and you all are in the best of health and spirits. It is your sister, DeNise Renee Muhammad, along with my brother Sean Ali. And we are coming on this beautiful Saturday for another episode of the Health and Wellness Power Hour. The Health and Wellness Power Hour. So as you all come in, go ahead and share the video. Share the video. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. And our topic today is a celebration of health
Hmm.
and life. Celebration of health and life. That's a good topic, Brother Sean. How are you? Assalamu alaikum.
Well, Alaikum Assalam. Hold on one second. Yes,
Yes.
that is a great topic,
Great topic.
and
Definitely.
especially
Yeah.
um, the celebration part.
Right.
Yeah, that part right there, because we need, yeah. But it's been a minute since we've been on here. You know, kind of nervous a little bit. I ain't been around social media in a while.
Yes, it's been a minute. It's like how those shows they go off for a little while and then come back with a new season.
Mm, and
That's
that's
how I
something.
feel like. Yes.
Yeah, but
So it's a
unfortunately,
new season of the Health and Wellness Power Hour.
yes, ma'am. Hey, that's a great. Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we got a lot of people that's, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of old versus, because it's the older people that
Brother
younger
Sean,
people are. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can now. You froze a little. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
no, I'm saying, like, we look at the disparity of health and wellness. Of course, there's always a difference between the young and the old. And with science, medicine, health care, period, it's always evolving. You
Right.
know what I mean? So because there's always somebody going to school for med, healthcare, science, chemistry, and their new look at things is producing new material. You know what I mean? So new
Right.
products. So it's always an ever evolving activity or discipline or science. You know what I mean? So field. So when we look at the people that think they need help from somebody in that field, if their mindset isn't ever evolving like the science and the medicine and the practitioners, that could be a lot of where they aren't getting the help that they think they need.
Right.
Because like I said, the new wave you got, from it went from alternative, complementary, and alternative. You got functional medicine. All of these new adaptations are coming from the new students, the new graduating classes of scientists and healthcare practitioners that have seen that the old doesn't work. So if you still want medication, if you still want supplements, if you still want this and that, that's the old way. And
Right.
that's going to keeps you on that cycle, right? Because the prescription runs out. So what do? You make another appointment, get another prescription, right?
And
That's a
it's a
cycle.
never ending cycle until you in the grave.
It's,
That
right. So that's the old way of, okay, you come see me and I
right.
prescribe you something, versus the new way is lifestyle based. See, you hear that word lifestyle based, right? So you hear epigenetics is going to, that opens the door for epigenetics. So
Right.
all of these words and things that we are hearing in the healthcare community coming from them, This is the evolution of it. It's pointing you right back to you. It's
Yes.
bringing right. It's bringing you how to eat to live. It's bringing you exercise. It's bringing you getting rest. It's bringing you sunlight. It's
Sunlight,
bringing you right. It's bringing
breathing,
you breathing right before you even get to
grounding.
a supplement or medication or what could be wrong.
Yes.
So, in this celebration, it's like, we because we will rely on an external deity. If I
Yes.
smoke cigarettes, right, that's between me and my lungs. It's like, I mean, like, if I hurt this, what am I apologizing to God for? Oh God, I ain't smoking no more. Like, these are, if I drink and I hurt my liver, oh God, if you get me through this, I ain't never drinking it. You should be apologizing to your liver. You should be talking to yourself. If you eat something and it upsets your stomach, oh man, hold up. That ain't got nothing to do with a God, but these are the types of mindset, the evolution of the mindset that needs to be shifted, because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said we are missing the science of cause and effect.
Right.
So if I don't understand that what I do creates what I am, right? See, what I do creates what I am, not just me being a scientist or my health status.
Yes.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So, because we look at the causes of death, heart disease, the number one cause of death, heart disease. Okay, the number one cause of heart disease in that category is clogged arteries. Look, not a heart attack, not clogged arteries. So
Right.
if you are not born with clogged arteries, how do your arteries get
Right.
clogged?
How are they getting clogged? Right.
But they wrap it around the word of heart disease, so we'll think it's something that God can fix. Like, we'll put ourselves in the condition and want somebody else to
Yeah.
fix us, but we don't want to do nothing to fix ourselves. We don't want to
Right.
get up and exercise, get up against, you know what I mean? Like,
Preach. Come on now.
and I'm not making it, and I'm just saying, because people call me. People call you as a healthcare practitioner, right? We get these
Right.
calls and these people asking, seeking help, and we know of people that are going through something, and we have the knowledge and the skill set to offer them assistance.
But then a lot of time, do you find it's like they come to us or come to you when it's like almost so far gone till it's not impossible to repair, but dang near, and that's why we come on and do this show to offer that self care, that preventative measures, what you can do to avoid it getting so far out there. Because
I
it's
mean,
easier to prevent than to reverse.
and that's where and that's where the door opens, because now you have the philosophical differences that go with the body. So if you don't think that you are God, then you are subject to whatever comes with not thinking that. If you
Right.
know who you are, you know what I mean? So it's like, but that's the difference between the like I was saying, the evolution of healthcare. Like, it's healthcare has never been God dependent. It's been practical science. If you do X, Y, Z, you will have ABC results, right? That's because that's how the body works. So when we look at, and unfortunately, our people suffer the most from this type of imbalance where we will just think we can do anything.
Right.
But when something happens, we don't associate what we did to that imbalance. You feel like, and then we'll go seek help. And if I can't help you now, you mad at me and calling me a quack and this and that because I can't help you. But you mad at the doctors, you mad at the hospitals, you mad. But hold up, are you exercising? Are you getting rest? Are you getting sunlight? Are you breathing? Right? Are you
Right.
doing all of these things that will allow your body to heal itself as we are taught that it is created to do?
Right.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? See,
Yes.
so because if you cut yourself, what do you do? If you break a bone, what do you do? If you cut your fingernail too short, ow! I got it right on my fingernail right now. This one right here. But in a day or two, it's going to still be short. The pain might be subsiding a little bit, but it's repairing itself.
Right.
You know what I mean? So this, if no matter what's going on inside of my body right now, I know it can heal itself because I'm looking at it. I hurt myself. I'm watching my body repair itself. So it has to. That means it's working.
Right.
Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. So that means, okay, if I got something going on in a spot that I can't see, because this hurts. Listen, this hurts. Every time I wash my hand, put my hand in and out my pocket, I'm touching
Yes.
something, I get a reminder that I hurt myself.
Right. You
Okay,
got it.
but I got a pain right here too, though. Right where my liver is at, right here. So in the upper right quadrant, I got a pain. Okay, but I got a pain here. This is healing. I can see this healing itself.
Right.
So what do? If I get it dirty, I keep it clean, right? I might put a band-aid on it depending on what I'm doing, because I know my body is working. So when I feel the pain here, what do? Do I panic? Do I get, something is wrong? I mean, run to a doctor because I got pain here, but it's working. So now, instead of me trying to figure out what's going on, my first step should be, am I doing all of the things I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, did you exercise today? Did you go outside today? Are you breathing properly? You feel me? Like I got to go down that checklist, because if I did all of these things, that means the pain that I'm feeling is my body working. Listen, listen to me. Listen to me. But if I
Saying
didn't do
nothing
one of
is
them things,
wrong.
but listen, if I didn't do one of them things, then I know that it's possibly one of these things that I didn't do that's wrong. So if I didn't exercise, let me get up and exercise, see if that changes my condition. If I didn't get sunlight, let me go out and get some sunlight, see if that changes my
Right.
condition. You see, because these are signals, it's communication from my body to me, from me to my body. And as the most honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us, that the mind, the brain controls the body. Ooh, man, see? But if I don't know the body, and I get this, and I don't know this science and these interactions, and I get these signals, my first thought will be something is wrong.
Exactly.
Something. I get it from the cut. It's nothing wrong. I just injured. I just put my hand in my pocket wrong. Ouch. I looked at it. Okay, it's not bleeding. Okay, boom, it's still good. I just re-injured it.
Right.
See, that's what we do. We need to get off of that cycle I do like these 30-day cycles, these 30-day challenges. Do this for 30 days. Okay, well, when 31 comes, what do you do?
What do you do?
We're in a challenge right now, Ramadan, right? So when the 31st day comes, what do you do? Do you revert? Because when you get to 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, you feel better.
Right.
You're looking better. You're glowing. You're moving better. Your bowel movements is awesome, right? And it's clearing up, right?
Right.
You lost some pounds, like woo! Everybody's complimenting you, right? So when 31 comes,
Do you revert back, or are you at a higher level?
do you hurt yourself again,
Right.
or do you keep yourself healed and healthy? Yo, both our ways. No, you were right too. I wasn't
Right.
reading because I like what you said, but that just popped in my head.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. But see, that's the celebration because we don't evolve,
Mm.
our understanding of life, health, and wellness. See, when we were children, only doctors knew this. It wasn't no Google. Nobody had this. Now everybody has the same information. It's available to everybody,
That's
right?
right.
So you know what I mean. So it should be no excuses. Why we're dying, why we're still getting sick, pathology been around for a long time. And pathology has always taught that the number one cause of death is heart disease, that the number one cause of heart disease is arteriosclerosis or clogged arteries, and that this is completely controllable and preventable. So all of them people that die every year, 650,000 people at least from they could and should be still here.
Right.
Controllable and preventable. So even if you couldn't prevent it, you can still control it. Oh, listen to me, man. What?
Yes.
How you suffering from high blood pressure? And it's two numbers that deal with your cardiovascular system, your arteries and your heart. So it's no supplement, it's no pill, it's nothing that can deal with your cardiovascular system, but you breathing and moving. Because that's your cardiovascular system. It's pumping oxygen to your artery, to your heart, to be dispersed through your arteries. That's your blood pressure. That's your blood. The interference comes from the food and supplements that's in your arteries, clogging up space. That's where the plaque comes from. The plaque comes from the stuff that we put in our bodies that's going through the bloodstream.
That's it.
See, the evolution of the pills don't work. It ain't a person that took a blood pressure pill and it worked. It is not one person. They hate taking them pills. Because the longer you take it, now you got to take one for your liver and your kidneys and creating ulcers. You got to take other pills, water pills and this pills and that, right? So nobody likes taking those medications. Diabetes. How the heck? Hold up, man. Hold up. Insulin is a hormone secreted from the pancreas whenever you eat sugar. Right? It's because it transports the sugar, bam. If you don't eat sugar, your body will, through glycolysis, produce glucose, well, not sugar, but glucose, and insulin will be produced. That's type 2, so type 1 and type 2, right? Basic understandings of it. But it's revolving around the diet. I get so many people, hey, Brother Sean, what can I eat? What can I do for diabetes?
What can
Didn't
you
your
eat?
doctor give you a list of
First thing
foods?
is eat.
Didn't your doctor give you a list of foods that you should be eating? There's no magical list. If you want to eat ice cream, man, go ahead. There's no way you can eat ice cream and control your diet. It's like if you want to do drink sodas, go ahead. You know what I mean? But it's cause and effect. If I do this I have to expect. There you
Right.
see? But that's healthcare. That's real life healthcare. If you are going to your healthcare practitioner and they aren't giving you the science like this, they want this because you're swiping your card, whether it's your insurance card or you're prepaying. They're getting paid.
Right. Of course, they want to keep their income. So
That they don't. Yeah, yeah. You are the paycheck.
right.
when when they hear about residual income, you ever heard that word?
Yes. They're giving you a residual bill so they can have residual income going to the pharmacy.
Ooh, you are the residual income. Wow. Yo, you are the residual income. But see, and this is where the other disparity comes in at. Your answer will depend on who you go to. Those that are seeking health care need health care. You cannot walk into a doctor's, you have to look at the initials at the end of their name. MD, DO, they tell you what type of knowledge base that they have. Because if you go in there and you think that this doctor knows about naturopathic medicine and they aren't a naturopathic doctor, you're fooling yourself. If you go, you know what I mean? If you go in there thinking that this doctor was going to be giving you holistic advice because you can Google holistic advice, you're probably misleading yourself because depending on the initials, their discipline, that's what you're going to get. Now, do they have this knowledge? Almost everybody has essential oil knowledge, herbology knowledge, this not because it's out there, right? But if that's not their specialty, then that's not the care that you will receive.
Exactly.
If that makes sense, right?
Yes.
Right.
Makes sense.
Right. But that's how we free ourselves, though, because we hurt ourselves, and then we want somebody. It takes us back to ourselves of
Somebody else
cause
to
and effect.
fix it. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Self
And
care.
but I get that. I'm not knocking. I understand that. That's why the Bible says my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge.
But that destruction isn't always coming from somebody else. What's that song you hit it for self-destruction? Back in the
Yes.
80s, the rap. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's right. Not knowing how to live, not knowing how to create a healthy lifestyle. Those are I understand that. But you have to change and evolve your mindset to it being about you and what you are doing or not doing that's creating your health status. If you want to lose weight, if you want to manage your blood pressure, if you want to manage your diabetes, all of those corrective measures, your body is trying to do it right now. That's why you can feel better for a little bit. It's not a constant. Your blood pressure isn't a constant thing. Your diabetes isn't a constant thing. All of these conditions, they aren't constant. They have flare-ups. You know what I mean? They come and go. Okay, that's you. That is letting you know that it is you. You know what I mean? Like it's you.
Right. What are you doing to yourself to
I'm telling
cause?
you, man.
Yes.
Hey,
Wow.
I'm over here. You know, I'm sorry. You had. I didn't mean. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, what are we doing to yourself? What are you thinking? Because everything starts in the mind. What does
Yep.
the Honorable Elijah Muhammad say? We kill ourselves daily.
By
Daily.
means of what we think, what we eat, and what we drink.
Right.
And that's as soon as you said, "Wow," because look, and how to eat. Would you just say? Repeat that one more time for us, please, sis.
Yes. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says we kill ourselves daily by the way we think, by the way we eat, and by the way we drink.
Now listen to this. We are making new creatures every day. What helps to bring about new creation? When you make a new way of thinking in a person, he is bound to do something new. For he cannot do something other than new, since he has a new mind, new ideas.
Wow.
That's
Yes,
so
sir.
easy. And
Mm.
you will either use your mind to kill yourself or heal yourself.
Ooh,
Man,
that's
see,
powerful.
that's the celebrate. This is what I'm saying, that evolution. Because your healthcare practitioner is understanding this. Because in school now, see, I graduated 2016. So I'm fairly new
Mhm.
into the healthcare practitioner from the collegiate level. So my information is newer than somebody that graduated 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago,
Right.
right? That's still practicing. So when you look at that evolution, now you have more knowledge on the mind, controlling the body, right? Emotional intelligence was that was termed in the 90s. So if you graduated before 1995, you didn't have an understanding of emotional intelligence
Right.
because that term didn't exist until the 90s, right? So then every student after that, they are being introduced to the concept of emotional intelligence. And
That's
that
great.
concept is that emotional intelligence is more important than your IQ. See,
Right.
so that's but that's determines what type of health care advice you get. Determining if you're seeking a practitioner, then you gotta do your due diligence, right? You have to do your due diligence to make sure you're receiving the best solution for you. Not
Exactly.
just because they're popular or you like them. No, you got to make sure they're giving you the what you need, right?
Right.
That's if you're seeking them. Now, even if you seek them, you still need to exercise at least 30 minutes a day. You still need at least 15 minutes of sun exposure a day. And if
Yes.
you got more melanin than me, and melanin like Sister DeNise, that 15 minutes,
About
we need a
30
lot.
minutes. An hour. Yes.
People ask me how much healthcare because we don't need that 30 minutes of exercise. The exercise, we don't need a lot of exercise. But when it comes to sun exposure, right? When people ask me how much sun exposure I need, I ask them, how long do you want to live?
Hmm.
The longer you want
Great
to live,
question.
the more sun exposure you need.
Great question.
Right. Not because of me. Science says. Now, when you open up a science book, it says that the sun is the sole source of energy in our universe.
Hmm.
We are energy beings. So
Wow.
if I need energy, Why not go to the source? Because the apple that I eat is growing out in the sun, right? Photosynthesis, right? So the oils,
Right.
every food that I could eat is out in the sun. Just like the
Absolutely. So
essential
I need to
oils,
go to the, yes, go to the
we can get
source.
the go to the source, God. There you go. There you go. Woo! Hey, sis, you got a grandchild coming? Mm, ain't that something?
Yes, yes. I'm so excited.
Mm.
It's
When
like
is he this?
time, where did the time go? You know?
Mm. When is he coming?
Inshallah, April 27th is the due date.
Mm. Ain't that something? New life,
It's
man.
like
Ain't
the
nothing like some new
cycle of
life.
life, new life,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes,
That's what
yes,
our topic, celebration of health and life, new
yes,
life. You know,
yes.
it's the cycle of life, life and death.
Mm.
Wow.
I mean, and see, and that's the you know, man. I mean, we ain't gonna go into that this show, but that see, that's the evolution because you know that's why we got us black people. We have to separate moving forward. I'm glad that there's the word segregation is floating back around, but I like what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us separation, not
Right.
segregation, right? But when we look at this information, we have to come out of the misunderstanding that we are all the same. Because science doesn't, you're not learning that in pre med or medical school. Pre med, medical school, when you're looking at DNA and it does not teach that we are all the same, right? You have race specific issues.
Absolutely.
You have some general, but you have race specific issues, right? Like just like the doctors, they still, if you open up the books, they're still saying that black people are predisposed to salt. They're still saying that black people are predisposed to sugar. Like they're still, when they say that they look at us, they are teaching that there's a difference between us and them. When I was in med school, it taught to me it was saying we was superior because when you open up the nutritional books, all that stuff is for white people. When you look at that vitamin A and vitamin D and vitamin C and vitamin E, all that stuff come from the sun. But white
Right.
people can't get it from the sun. So they had to find vitamin A in something else. They had
Yes.
to find vitamin D in something else. They had to find these,
Right.
they found them things, man. We didn't find them. And they just
That's
found some
right.
of them. They still looking. You open up Google, oh, it's a new vitamin B. They got what is like 20 of them now, 24,
Right.
28 of them. What the
And then
they,
we're taught there's billions of thousands of from right from the sun, you know.
that's where all of them come from.
Right.
they all come from calcium, fluoride, magnesium. That's in the earth. You go on the earth, iron. You go on the earth and you can dig those up and you can
It
see
goes
the vitamins that comes from the
from
sun.
the sun.
Okay,
Right.
when we get back to this mindset, we will be instantly healthier, stronger, living longer because we will be living like ourselves instead of living like other people.
Other people. Accept your own and what?
Woo!
Be
Be yourself. Man, the six greatest words that sums up the whole mission of the Nation of Islam.
yourself.
Man,
That's right. Accept your own and be yourself.
be yourself, right? Hey, that's powerful. That's powerful, right? But that's the celebration.
It's a
That's the
celebration
evolution.
of life.
We got white people saying "Make America Great Again." That's cool. That hey, I would that they're celebrating theirs, right? Black people, let's make us the black body.
Great again. Right.
You can what? They finding redwoods 800 years old. You got turtles 1,300 years old. You got things that can reproduce and regrow. A lizard can break his own tail off
Isn't that
and
something?
grow it back and grow it back. Okay, well, hold up. Your kidney, 25% of your kidney, it can regrow itself. Oh,
Wow.
hold on. I mean, your liver, excuse me, Nubby. I'm thinking
Liver.
your liver. Yeah,
Yeah.
your liver. Right? So when we look at this age, we got apoptosis, programmed cellular death, where your body will program the death of a cell, get rid of it, and make a brand new one. Right? We got meiosis, mitosis, cellular division, life. So we got that's in us.
That's
That's
right.
in us. We just gotta create that lifestyle that will allow our bodies to flourish. Man, I'm
Yeah.
flourish.
What did you used to say? Your womb create your womb of wellness.
Create your yes, yeah.
The wow
Yeah.
factor. That's it.
The wow factor. That's it. That's it. The wow factor. I'm and honestly, you know, with this evolution, I mean, I don't even really be into healthcare anymore. I'm because it's a it's a falsehood field anyway, because the body is designed to heal itself,
Mm,
right? You learn that. So what is a doctor doing for you? Making you feel better. You know what I mean? So they don't heal, they don't offer healing. You know what I mean? So I'm now, I've always been into building because that's Jesus was a carpenter,
right.
man.
He was. Yes, he was.
I'm a carpenter. Can I show you my new toy? Look, let me show you my new toy. Hey, I'm not into healthcare anymore like that, sis. I mean, I'm in the future, so I'm into building. And it just came today. It just came
What is
today. This is a welder. Bam! It's a 3-in-1 welder. So it has the stick welding. It has this is inside of here. That spool is the flux core. So this is a different way to weld. It does the stick weld. There's 3 different ways that you can use this to weld. It's portable. So I'm going to be going into metal manufacturing, and fabricating and creating, different pieces of work out of metal.
awesome?
I
Sean
am
the
a
welder.
woodworking.
Sean
Hey,
the welder. Sean the welder.
hey, that joint just came in
Master
too.
in
I'm
all the
like,
sciences of life. That's what we're taught.
because I'm not rich. I don't want to be rich. But if you are rich, most rich people don't know how to do nothing. They can't change the oil, change the tire, change the brakes, they don't know plumbing, basic electrician, no carpentry. I got all that. I got all the tools. So
You
I can
literally
I
do.
I'm in my head. So I'm in. So I'm trying to help other people create their heaven. And
Yes.
man, let's go ahead and get in. But I'm a welder. Hey man.
Sit yourself in heavenly place.
Yeah.
No,
You know, yeah. That
yeah.
came today, huh? Yeah, that came today. I'm waiting on my helmet, because you definitely need a helmet. But once I get my helmet, that should be coming tomorrow. I'm going to be practicing for about a couple days and then I'm on, you know. Especially like, because I'm in the rural country areas, there's a lot of do for like it's a big need for that. Whether it's tires, equipment, farming equipment, it's always people making stuff. Like it's always a need for this. And this thing it was 129. I caught it on sale. You know what I mean? But it'd just be something that you know do for self.
That's great. Yes, sir. You're doing what we're taught. Do for self or suffer the
Course,
consequences.
I've already suffered. Man, I've already
That's
suffered.
right.
But yeah, that's the it. Well, no, I ain't gonna share that because I don't want nobody to take my idea. But I do weddings, right? So I'm a wedding officiator. So I'm thinking about creating a Vegas style wedding boutique here where I live at. So you can just 24-hour wedding. Come and get it. No appointment necessary. Listen, if you wake up and say, "Baby, let's go get married," call me. I got you. Listen, I got you. Come on in, because people will go to Vegas just to get married. Because it's non-denominational.
Contact brother Sean.
I mean, yeah, but you know what I mean. That's what my idea is. Where it's like, that Vegas style wedding. So you could just come and see me. I got you. Yeah.
Awesome.
What you got working on, sir? That's me.
Yes, me
I know you
too.
guys. What you got working on? Because the grandson ain't yours, so you ain't. That ain't your.
Right.
What you got working on?
I'm my I do the insurance.
Yeah,
I have that going on, my travel business.
because you could do in New York right now. I seen that was in New York.
Yeah, New York, Ohio, and Texas. And
That's what's up.
I'm trying to take over all 50 states.
That's
you
that's what's
know,
up. That's what's
I
up.
don't have to be in one place. You know,
That's what's up.
that's what
So
I'm
if
working.
hey, look, if you're not eating right, drinking right, all that other stuff, go ahead and call Sister Denise and get some
Right.
insurance, man. If listen to me. If you are struggling and you possibly think you're not going to win that struggle, go ahead and cover your family and your loved ones, man. Call Sister
Exactly.
Denise and man, ask her to hook you up with some insurance. And I mean, you betting on yourself anyway. So you know what I mean? Like put it on you. And let's just help yourself and your family.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because
Facts.
GoFundMe is not GoFundMe
Hey,
is not life insurance.
if you know you're not gonna stop drinking, if you know you're not gonna stop smoking, if you know you're not gonna go to the gym, if you know you're not gonna stop, right? Go ahead and get yourself some life insurance, man. Go
That's right.
ahead, man.
And a lot
Do
of my,
something right.
I was looking at my statistics for my Facebook page, and the majority of my Facebook friends are in New York. So
Mm,
I
that was
have
smart.
that license. So you all contact me.
That was that was smart. That was smart. That was smart. Yeah. Yes. Get in touch with sis. You got the it is the season to be sneezing. We got the sister
Yes.
Denise got the inhalers, so you might want to.
Right. I'm inhaling peppermint oil now. My uh, sinuses are flared up.
Mhm. And that's not a bad thing. When you when your body reacts to something, that's not a bad thing. That's your body is working. It's trying to, do what it got to do to keep you safe and all that good stuff.
Right.
So things like essential oils, they are a part of that. What they do is to help naturally relieve that. So
Right.
your body can still protect itself because you don't want to necessarily stop that from happening because if your body is doing it's you're having this reaction because your body is doing preventative measures. So you don't want to necessarily interfere with that. You just want to make yourself comfortable so you can breathe
Comfortable.
right. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what it's about. That was perfect. So
Yeah,
you can deal right.
yeah.
Yeah, and for allergy season, so-called allergy season,
Mhm.
peppermint, eucalyptus, and lavender. That's a good blend to put in a diffuser, or I have the inhalers. Contact me to get the inhalers. You could carry it around in your pocket, in your purse. Aromatherapy on the go. And when your nose is stuffy, just pull it out and inhale
Yeah.
and relieve that stuffiness.
Yep. I know Vicks work, but Vicks is toxic.
Exactly.
I'm
Vicks,
just saying. I'm just
they,
saying.
and they put eucalyptus in there, but it has all, like you said, the other toxins to go with it. So you want
Yeah.
pure eucalyptus, pure peppermint, lavender, no fillers, no toxins. That's going to help to relieve those sinus symptoms.
Right. Remember, it's the evolution of healthcare. We know Vicks
Right.
work. We grew up with Vicks. We did. We know, right? We know. But that's a part of the toxicity that we want to avoid in the
Right.
evolution. We want to help ourselves, not hurt ourselves. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So this is the way to go. Mm, yeah.
Absolutely. Natural.
Natural with no side effects. You know what I mean? So you can smell those all day long as much
Right.
as you can't overdose.
And
Like,
it's de-stressing you. One of the top benefits of aromatherapy is helping you to relax and de-stress,
mm,
de-stressing, lowering that your cortisol level, getting in that parasympathetic nervous system, the relax
mm,
and digest.
yeah,
What is it? Relax and
rest. Yeah,
digest. Rest and digest.
yeah, relax. The same thing.
Right.
Yeah. Same. Both of them the same thing. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But it's just as we're moving forward because how many more of us have to die before we personally say, you know what? Not only do I know that stuff doesn't work, I'm going to take myself out of that circle
Right.
and I'm going to put myself in my body in the circle that we were created to be in, the natural circle, the circle of life, man. We ain't supposed to be dying. All of that, you gotta die. Listen, man. Y'all better stop quoting that white people stuff. That man, shoot.
Right.
Energy can't die. You can't destroy matter. You change, you evolve, you transfer, you transform.
Right.
There ain't no death in science. The only thing that dies on this earth is white people.
Mm.
Mm, yeah.
Yes. In the
That's next
beginning
week's
of
show.
life, what I was telling you the other day, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, our life really begins at 50 to
Hmm.
75. I was
Hmm.
like, wow, I was reading that in How to Eat to Live book 2.
Hmm.
And people think
That's
at that age you're going downhill or over the hill. And it's just beginning. Wow.
because we get back to white people. Like we're not shown images of old black people. You know what I mean? Like we're not shown, it's certain things that we just not shown, so it's not fed in us. So we don't have an understanding, a platform. So you hear the black doctors, the black healthcare practitioners, they talk about life and death like it's no difference. Hold up. The further you go back, not only do you not find white people, but then when you see black people, you see that, oh, where the graveyards? Where the cemetery? Like our understanding of life, it didn't include death because it was when you look at somebody and somebody that's older than you, or you look at if you can find the old family pictures, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see in them old pictures, or somebody's going to mention to you that you look like somebody that was here,
Yes,
right?
I bear witness.
Okay.
We found some of our ancestors. One of my cousins did, and my great great. I don't know how far back great great, but it goes back. And my mother looked like her.
Okay. So if I can create, and some of them act like, boy, you act like it. Some of us act like the peoples that we never seen,
Isn't that
right?
something?
Okay. So that was our understanding of life. It did not include no death. You was here before. You act like
What they call those
that.
old souls. You got an old
No.
soul.
See, it was our destruction and our bringing down into the inferior level of the European, because he had to bring us down to his level in order to control us. Because we come out of the womb superior to them physically. Look at your woman and look at the little boy. We come out of the womb looking like, man, it's through the lifestyle that destroys what comes out of the womb and makes it weak, it makes it inferior, it makes it corrupt, right? But coming out of the womb, man, crack babies came out of the womb better than white babies. What are you talking about? They made crack babies to try to get rid of us. And some of us is crack babies. So, that's our job. Yeah, look at that. Test tube. You remember the test tube baby joke? What? AIDS? Like they don't even talk about how they used to when it first hit us. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
because we survived and we thrived and we've overcome and they can't and we got stronger through all of it. So now they stop talking about the things. Now they come with something else. You can't kill God. You are the only thing that can kill the God that you are. You will create a lifestyle that will make your body weak enough where it can die. That's the only way black people die. Look at slavery. Go look at them pictures of the people that they beat and cut up and cut down. Man, they can't kill us.
That's right.
We are the ones, Humpty Dumpty. have a great fall, and there's nobody that can put us back together. Man, but
Wow.
I would say it has arrived.
That's all right. How to eat to live, book one and two. That's right.
Yeah. This the school I went to. Yeah, I went to college. I just went to college. That's new. This is the school I went to, though, right here.
Right. That
Yeah,
opened
yeah.
you up to even want to go
Yes.
do other things.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, praise.
Praises be
Uh,
to Allah.
man, this was a good show, man. I
Good
mean,
show.
this for
Let's
those
see
that
who we
don't know,
have on.
the show
Becky
was born
Thompson, thank you for tuning in.
out of death, though.
She says, please.
Who was this?
Sister Angelica was here. Sister Angelica says, Assalamu alaikum. Uh, Ice Lee Thompson says, peace to the righteous.
Mm.
Thank you all for tuning in, Brother Edward. Peace and blessings, family. Yes, indeed. Thank you all
Yeah,
for
we
tuning
gonna give
in.
y'all more notice. We give y'all more notice in the future, but this was something that we had to get back on track because we hadn't been in front of y'all in a while. You know, kind of
Right, right.
yeah. But as we
Yeah,
continue to move forward, it'll be regularly instead of scattered. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yes, sir. We was taking an intermission.
Yeah, there, yeah. Ramadan had just started. I mean, it was a couple things that
Things
and then
came
we
up.
both had things going on in our different lives, not necessarily with us, but with those around us. You know what I mean? So it was like we were good, healthy and strong. We just had our, and that's the part. Like this show, like I say, this show was born out of what we were experiencing with those around us. It's like when you have a knowledge base that can help, but it's you're being underutilized. And then you sitting there, you seeing people that's dying from stuff that you
That
probably could help with.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like man, that's
Yeah.
something I deal with. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you're like, man.
It's like you got to
Hmm.
put it into practice.
Yeah, praise be to Allah. We'll
Praise.
definitely catch y'all in the future because we back, baby. Oh.
All right, family. Thank you all for tuning in. And those of you that catch this on the replay, we appreciate you as well. And again, share the video for us. All right. Uh, inshallah, we will be back next Saturday at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. And assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.